Welcome back to Gr8-bit, the show where if you didn't know it, you do now. There's a lot of Japanese culture in gaming. Pokemon is no exception to this. All the culture that goes into making some Pokemon could fill books. And in some cases, it has. But the three Pokemon I'm about to talk about have stories behind them that originated not from Japanese myths, but biblical ones. Let's start with a bit of a story. When I was hanging out with my little brother Caden, I told him that I planned to do an episode in the future about the Kami trio, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. He told me that he wanted me to do an episode about his favorite legendary trio of Pokemon, though. The Weather Trio, consisting of Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. I told him there's not enough information about them to allow for an entire episode. Kitten then told me to look them up on Bulbapedia and start reading, and that I'd be surprised by what I found. So I did, and boy was I surprised when I saw that they were all based on the chaos creatures of biblical mythology. Kitten and I both did a bit of research to find that the Weather Trio was actually based on the biblical monsters known as Leviathan, Behemoth, and Ziz. Kyogre was based on the serpent Leviathan, the king of the fish. He was said to have been served to a meal of God when time is to end. It was also said that it was luminescent and would boil the sea to kill and eat food. Groudon was based on the large cow-like behemoth, a chaos monster that was destroyed by God. It fought with Leviathan and lived in an invisible desert east of the Garden of Eden. And Rayquaza was based on the giant griffin creature Ziz, also known as Renanin. I hope I pronounced that right. Said to separate the two other beasts, its wingspan could block out the sun, and the fluid from one egg, if it cracked, could flood 62 cities, and the shell itself could crush 300 cedar trees. I don't know how to say cedar. Anyway, despite this, Rayquaza and Kyogre's appearances are kind of the other's chaos creature. Have you noticed? Rayquaza is kind of serpenty, not very griffin-like. And as for the whole wingspan thing, Kyogre has that going on. Anyway, these three creatures were called signs that resisting God was futile, and only God could create or destroy them. It just shows that culture in games can come from anywhere, not just Japan. If you like this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. And remember, be as great as you want.